Well, hello and boom shakalaka. Welcome to this Excel Essentials Level Up tutorial, which is all about using Excel to build a basic budget. It's actually pretty simple, but there are some things that you can do with just some basic formula knowledge and some layout knowledge that will really help you use this powerful tool to help you plan your monthly revenue and expenses, or your income and expenses, and how much you want to put into savings and all of that kind of stuff. So let's just go through the layout really quickly right now. Right here up at the top, I just have a little header, and then I have different elements of income. So let's say we just have $5,000 from one particular paycheck and $2,000 from another one that total to $7,000. Below that, then we get into some typical expense categories. So mortgage/rent, health insurance, dental insurance, and so on, all the way down, with some extra lines there for unique elements of expenses that might be unique to you. And then these total up to total expenses down here. Now, income of $7,000 minus expenses of $4,010 give us a net for this particular month of $2,990. Now, right below that, if we say, okay, of that, let's just plan on putting $1,000 into our savings account. Now, that will bring our closing savings account balance for this month to $1,000, and then the difference will add to the balance of our checking account. So I just put in 0 here as a starting point. That would give us then the difference between $2,990 and $1,000 would give us $1,990 as our closing balance in our checking account. Now, as our closing balance in our checking account from January becomes the opening balance for our checking account in February. Same thing with savings. Our closing balance from January becomes our opening balance for February. So if you were to take in February and say, well, let's go ahead and put another $1,000 into our savings account, then that would bring our savings balance up to $2,000 and leave us with a balance here of $3,980. Now let's say we go along like that for maybe 3 or so more months. So for 5 months now, we've taken $1,000 a month and put it into our savings. So there's $5,000 in our savings. Now right here, we have the balance in our checking account of $9,950. What we could probably do at this point is put a bigger amount into savings to draw down that checking account amount. So let me show you what we're going to do here. We're going to take, of that $9,950, we're going to take $4,950 and put it into savings. Now what's going to happen here is there's a net balance to checking here, which is the difference between the surplus we generated on the monthly basis minus the transfer to savings. See, the difference between those is actually the $1,950 negative. That's okay because we had an existing balance in there that could absorb it. So that transfer is essentially some of our surplus checking balance up into our savings balance. And let's say we go wrong for the rest of the year and we put $2,000 a month into our savings account. So there you go. Then it means that for the year over here, we put $21,950 into our savings account. We ran, let's see, what was our total? Our total income for the year was $84,000. Our total expenses for the year was $48,120. So the net there was $35,880. $21,950 of that went into savings, and the balance is sitting in checking. Right over here, if you wanted to shift a little bit more of that into savings from checking, you could say, well, let's just put $12,000 into savings here, which would leave us with a closing balance, a little bit of cushion here in our checking account, and $31,950 in our savings account. So this is a very simple little template. It's very, very easy to set up. The formulas are easy. It's a really good activity to just get really solid with the idea of building basic formulas in Excel to total your total income, to total your total expenses, to take an opening balance of savings and checking, take the difference between how you're transferring things in or out to leave you with a closing balance and rolling that forward. Now, it's a really good activity to build one of these on your own, but if you'd like this one to get you started, You can contact me, rob@soulcanyon.com, info@soulcanyon.com. Drop me a private message in Facebook, whatever. I'll be happy to send this template to you to get you started with a successful 2019. So there you go. Boom shakalaka. Going out, this and many other tips are out on my YouTube site. Just Rob Hambleton. That's HAMBLETON. Go on out to YouTube. Find me. This one will be there. A lot of other ones will be there. And like I said, if you want this template, please feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to give it to you. There's another Excel Essentials Level Up tutorial. Boom shakalaka, and have fun with it in Excel. Until next time.